you know, Soulja Boy cranked that in 2007. It came out and cranked that Superman. Oh, it was just a really dope, dance. And he has the ability, but people just following him. I remember I was driving into Belle Isle with my family, man. I was just there with my dad and stuff. At the time, that's when Belle Isle was open, real open to the public. You didn't have to pay anything, but until they trashed it up. But anyway, we was there, man. We just had the beaches there, the beautiful water. It was during the summertime, and people was just dancing to it, the songs, man. My cousins were, and I was like, dang, I was trying to get hip to it, man. Soulja Boy up in his hole. And then that's when they cranked that Batman, cranked that Aquaman. I mean, it was just a huge trend going on, man. So he really brought the era of dancing back. And it really inspired, and people say, arguably it birthed the mumble rappers and gang. And what I like about mumble rappers is that even though they have no, I won't say no lyrical ability, they don't really focus on lyrics. They focus on the feel. Like, it's something that you're going to a big event or you're going to some type of celebration, you want to turn that on, because you want to feel good. It has a catchy beat, things like that. That just keeps you upbeat, man, for the moment, and it makes you feel good. Now, whatever you do in an artificial sense, you want to smoke some weed or do some drugs, that's all on you. But for me, like, I just really think that Soldier Boy, he has huge emotional intelligence, his IQ. Per se, I will want to say I do respect his entrepreneurial spirit. This man actually invested in clothes. It was kind of funny that Kanye West wanted some input on his Yeezys. He wanted him to do some investment, man. And so supposed to make it that stuff out of here, man. Don't think of me wrong. I like Kanye West, but it do look kind of trash and plus it's overpriced. But people in London liking it. They rubbing it, man. If you like that leather stuff, man, it's all tore down. I mean, looking like a Bill Cosby sweater type feel. I mean, if you like that stuff, then cool. Go ahead, man. That's your business. But me personally, I think it's really overpriced. I believe I want to say it's like, I mean, it's probably over $800 to get some shoes like that, man, the Yeezys and stuff. I'm like, damn, man, like, at least Jordan make his like $200. So, but hey, that's your business. If you want to invest in that, cool. But he needs to really up back into the fashion industry, man. So I think he has a lack of knowledge about that. But I want to say with Soldier Boy, man, him coming up with a council, he made $1 million after that. He actually made it. I think he's about to make 100 million, or I want to say even more, because Fortnite, people in Fortnite, they was doing that dance, that Soldier Boy dance, and he was like, "Listen, man, I came up with that. He want to claim everything that is his." And a lot of artists, man, used to be scared of doing that, owning a catalog, owning something. And even though he made that way back in 2007, man, he wanted a copyright, so he talked to an attorney. An attorney, gave him the game and said, "Listen, man, you want to copyright that, man, and then you want to, go ahead and get that money." Sue them. Even big executives, to the point that if they want to use some Soldier Boy, crank that and want to put that in their commercials and all that stuff, they're gonna have to pay Soulja Boy some big money, some commission. I think that's brilliant on his way. Now, me, I don't really care for him as a rapper. I do like some of his songs, like Pretty Boy Swag back in the day. But now, if I listen to it and all his mixtapes, it's just terrible. But I will say he has the huge emotional intelligence and he has the ability to actually help people, man. He was helping like mumble rappers, like rappers that people didn't really care about. He was like, "Hey, all this money I got, man, I'm investing into in my studio. Listen, we can build together." So he's starting his own Soulja Boy Records. Man, that's amazing. So I believe the definition of emotional intelligence is the ability to turn your difficulties to something positive and something in your favor, and the benefit of others. Because if you're stably, emotionally in a good mind state, then it's gonna affect all the people around you when you're making big business decisions. And that's the spirit that DeAndre Cortez, aka Soulja Boy, has. And I respect him from that. And I respect him for that too, because actually him just planting the seeds of investing in the black community. That, listen, hey, of course I'm not gonna put my name on the council. It's gonna say Nintendo. He got mad after DJ Academics because he was like, "Well, okay, why you ain't put your name on there?" Instead of just him saying, "You know what, this is, we're gonna embrace this. We're gonna embrace the culture. This is good." I mean, you shouldn't shot this down, even if he failed so many times. If you invest in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 million, eventually you're gonna break, man. You're gonna make your invention become possible. And this is how, of course, Lewis Latimer, he invented the incandescent light bulb and all that stuff, man. Then you had Thomas Edison, he perfected it. But I just want to say, man, it all comes down for just one idea, and he's actually inventing it, and he's putting it into fruition, man. He's putting it into practice, as you want to say, man. So it's the people that he's hanging around with, and I just want to say, yeah, he may be a little bit boisterous, but at the same time, he actually utilizing these principles in hand, man. Stirring up air of unpredictability according to the 48 laws of power. I gotta say, I respect Soulja Boy's intelligence in that. That young man, he's 28 years old from Chicago, Illinois. He's 5'9". He was like, listen, man, I came from the gutter, the bottom, and he's making something out of it, man. You know, at least he's not doing nothing illegally. Now, we can easily, people can say, hey, well, he's making a rich quick scheme. He's doing all this stuff, man. He's a bad investor. Okay, but, at least he's trying. I'm just thinking that, right now, he's having the ability that he's creating his own economy, and he's going to have to like different celebrities like the Seven Rings, the Ariana Grande. I actually listened to that song; it's pretty catchy, but it does sound kind of similar to different elements of the Pretty Boy Swag song he made in 2010 though. And Bird Walk, why you got that Bird Walk? It was just kind of crazy though. So I listened to a lot of some of the video footage of the Breakfast Club interview with Soulja Boy, but I just want to sit up here and make this video that I believe that Soulja Boy is he has an emotional high IQ, and that's a beautiful thing, and that's a great way for entrepreneurs to use, man, in the black community. If it's just most of us, man, just use those tactics, man, and to help each other instead of breaking down each other, and is breaking down that mentality of the crabs in the barrel. I think we will become very successful as black people. So tip my hat to Soulja Boy. That's what I learned from this, man. He has a high IQ as far as emotionally. What you guys think about this, man? You can let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, but respect to that, man. That's all I gotta say. I'm out.